I'm liking this.
Wave, not playing either of the characters I thought he would play. Deciding to play Falco.
All right, I think he wants in on the whole rivalry about best Falco in New England, especially since currently I think IceUnleashed has that title. He wants to
beat one person and then he has the best Falco. Yeah, sure. That's how that works.
Yeah, you're right.
Hey. I have the best Falco because I beat Mars just playing Falco. Yeah.
Yeah.
Got it.
Hey, man.
Shots. And so, but yeah, Falco is a fun character to play. A lot of, I don't want to say a lot of similar things to Fox. That's not true at all. They play a lot different.
They're super different.
But playing against Robin, potential to get combo fooded.
All right. Just side B off.
All right, he's learning from his past where he doesn't want to side B on stage anymore, so he's decided to just immediately go off stage to start.
I'm actually kind of curious. One of the things is like how Reflector interacts, Falco specifically, with Robin's spells.
That'll bounce it right back. It works like any of the Reflectors. So that one, it'll just take over unless you hit it while it's moving.
Yeah, I feel like it'd be super strong in this matchup as long as like what I'm thinking.
I mean, it's kind of slow still. It's not like it does too much. It's easier to just kind of maneuver around it, especially because, I mean, Falco isn't really the fastest character, but Robin's, like, the slowest character, basically.
I mean, like, but this is the thing. With Falco, see...
That's one thing that will help.
With Falco not being, like, super fast, like, definitely throwing, you know, Robin's spacing tools right back at him kind of negates a lot of the gameplay that Robin wants to play. So... But so far, IceUnleashed not having the greatest success. Wave actually kind of getting the better of him on a few of these trades. Ooh.
Yeah, so that's one thing he's really not going to be able to do is use any of the Thunder ones, basically, unless it's a mix-up or an air dodge read or something like that.
He needs to use one of the stronger Thunders.
But the disjoints from Robin are actually pretty good, which kind of help.
Ooh, good back air.
Yeah, hits him with the back air. But Robin's aerials with the disjoints can space him out far enough away from Falco.
I feel like one of the things that IceUnleashed is having a little bit of issues with here is that he's really trying to match pace with Wave. In general,
nice.
Ooh, good up air.
Oh, managed to kill.
I feel like he some of the stuff in neutral when he like he's trying to charge up his moves, set himself up as like a good neutral position, and he's just kind of been rushing immediately into it and getting hit by Wave.
I mean, the hardest thing is obviously against Falco. A lot of your projectiles can be nullified, so it's kind of hard to use that as spacing in neutral. So a lot of it's just kind of mix-ups and trying to just bait the approach from Falco, because Falco doesn't really have the best options in neutral to approach.
Yeah.
A lot of it has to be mix-ups and things like that. So if you can just bait in the right approach, get a grab, or hit him with aerials or things like that.
I feel like that's
hey, we healing.
Nosferatu, getting things for days. I think that, and it is just in general one of the things that's very good against Wave is just Wave is a very aggressive player. He does definitely go for a lot of like really aggressive options, and in general also he goes for some risky options too, especially infamously known for just side being every time.
Oh yeah,
notoriously.
I'm sure it will happen at least once.
For the most part so far, keeping Robin out, IceUnleashed having a little bit of trouble going in, but it actually has been getting the stronger hits so far. The trades for him has been much stronger.
Yeah, getting pretty hard. Robin does have some good moves to kill with if he gets that grab, especially.
Yeah, just a little too far behind.
Yeah.
Oh, good stuff. That fair.
Yeah, Robin's up B. His recovery is very predictable and very punishable.
Yeah.
And Falco has a lingering hitbox with that forward air, so it's good to just drop down and just catch him with it. Decent kill power as well, as you can see.
Yeah, there's a lot of height on that the Elwin. Maybe he should have waited a little longer, but Wave really catching him there.
It's very linear and doesn't have a hitbox above it, so it's just susceptible to being gimped. It comes with the character. You got to kind of mix it up. Hold your jump as long as you can. Try and recover high, things like that. Just got to mix up your recovery.
Understandable.
But when you make it linear like that, pretty easy to punish it.
And Wave was right there in position, ready to strike.
So Smashville is the counter pick. Robin does get a lot of help on the platforms.
Yeah.
With those pretty good aerials. Yeah, those very strong aerials.
Yeah, platforms typically pretty strong, especially for aerial resets and also just spacing and resets potential. Yeah, using the Hellfire on that definitely gives them a good spacing tool to be able to play with there.
And Ooh, nice. That's such big damage. He can hold that longer, too, if he wanted to. I know there's a thing where when it comes to doing that jab, you don't necessarily want to charge it more because if you do, you start losing charges of your L-Wind.
Yeah.
So you'll go to a B, think you have both hits of it, and only have one just because you charge. Oh!
I remember...
That was very possible. Nah, I think you could attack that, but... so this dog at least.
Yeah, one of the things that, at least for me, like I remember when I played Robin casually back like earlier in the game's release, I remember like we used to be super disjointable, and I would like never really be able to figure out how to like keep people in that rapid jab.
He's lucky he didn't get spiked there.
Yeah,
that was very close.
Very close. Only gets hit by it looks like the sour spot like on the edge of it, keeping him alive. Solid lead so far by Wave though, especially getting that early kill. Ooh,
fair, not enough to kill.
Yeah, doesn't send him high enough, and he's too far back.
Yo, there's those side Bs on stage. Okay,
and almost kills him.
You gave him the full length of the stage to actually react to that.
Yeah,
you gave him a couple days to think. Oh, maybe I'll use the reflector here.
Ooh, good back air.
Nice.
And that's something like definitely one of the things that's very different between Falco and Fox, where you definitely use it's like definitely like much more offensively used on Reflector than Fox's, where it's just very static. All right. I think Wave's just trying to safely build damage here.
Yeah.
Just he wants to get him. He's now at 100.
Backers can kill. Yep.
He had him at the percent he wanted. Just trying to find a kill. Doesn't want to take any too much risk, and he's just going to close out the stock cleanly.
Yeah. Pretty convincing. Not the best Falco I've ever seen in my life. Not the